Greetings, fellow investigators, and welcome to our video podcast, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. Tonight we're playing a one-shot from Reckoning of the Dead. It's called The 13th Floor. It was written by Matt Ryan and Noah Lloyd, and our game master for this version is John Byram. And the scenario in question has a lot of open-endedness, so John's added a lot to it. John's only been playing with us for a few months, and he is quickly becoming one of our favorite players. This will be the first time that he's ever tried GMing, and we are sure he's going to be fine. Let's introduce our players and their characters. Zane, why don't you go first?
Hey everyone. First off, just want to say it's a great honor to be playing in John's first time as GM. I can't wait to get into it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be playing Ricky McNeil. I'm a journalist from Boston. How you doing? Forget about it. And he's 28 years old, and he kind of is the guy they send to do the tougher stories. He's the one who goes down to the projects and covers the crime and all that sort of thing. A couple of years back, he actually got shot, and something good came out of it. He met the love of his life, who ended up being his nurse, and things have been going pretty well. He's been making a good name for himself. You can see he's a bit more rough and tumble and not as straight-laced. He doesn't like the shirt and collar and tie thing, as you can see, compared to everyone else. One thing he does to relax, though, is he loves horror films and horror, just in suspense and all that sort of stuff. So he's always been too busy to go to any conventions or anything like that. So he's finally taken some time off when he heard that his favorite actor, Vincent Price, is doing a talk at this convention. And so he has taken the time to travel down to Georgia to attend this convention. And he's really looking forward to it.
Cool. Stuart?
Hi, I'm Stuart Lively, and tonight I'll be playing Antonio Romano, Medicale Doctore. I love this country. I come here after the war to help my friend Jeremiah Anderson set up his hospital ward. I met Jeremiah near the end of the war. We work well together, see? And since I have no more familia back home, that's a sad. I took my chance to come to America, land of opportunity. I've established my medical practice now and have a good little break coming. So I think I'm going to go to this specialty convention. It sounds like a fun. I've always liked writing spooky ghost stories. Maybe I'll see you there, no?
Cool. Jason?
Hi, my name is Jason Melnichuk, and tonight I'll be playing Tobias Parker. Well, Tobias Parker, Toby to his friends, well, if I had any, you see, I'm a parapsychologist, and in this modern times, we have to learn to find out what's actually, take the science and learn, separate science from fantasy and actually get down to the bottom of these ghosts, because there are ghosts all around us. And most people think I'm crazy because of my line of work, but you know, it happens. So I'm at this convention. Well, there's one writer I want to see, Stuart Lively. He has a couple really good books out there. But besides that, I'm not here for any of the stories, any of the books. They say every story has a grain of truth. I'm here to find that grain and find out some people who have actually had some real encounters with the supernatural. Thank you.
Cool. I'm going to be playing David Dolinsky. So my name is David Dolinsky, Esquire. I'm an associate lawyer for the firm of Brownstone and Clark in Boston. I also came to Georgia, like my friend up there, as a representative for the Sham Foundation on a corporate real estate sale. I'm also meeting with my clients tomorrow, but my real reason for taking this opportunity to come here was I'm a big horror fan as well. I can't wait to meet one of my favorite authors of all time, Clark Ashton Smith, who just so happens to be attending the convention. So going to have a lot of fun, I think, in the next couple of days. All right. So without any further delay, let's continue or begin our journey into the darkness. John?
Thank you, Tom, Ricky, Antonio, Toby, and David. We start our journey tonight with the four of you walking through the lobby of the Hotel Stillmore. You enter into the elevator there in the lobby. And sitting wearily upon a stool in the corner of the elevator is a man, his eyes sunken, peering from within his time-weathered face. It appears that many moons have passed since he experienced a full night's sleep. He nods slowly as each of you enter the lift, taking inventory of his passengers and making sure all are clear of the gate before closing it behind you. Silver wisps of neatly groomed hair extend from beneath the brimmed attendant hat which tops off his meticulously clean uniform. Upon his breast pocket is affixed a gold name tag with Randy engraved in it. He leans forward from the wall, just enough to ensure the gate is closed before returning to his stool. He pushes the button, and the sound of the lift's motors and gears begin to hum. The attendant's eyelids flutter, then drift closed. His head tilts and his hat cocks askew as it comes to rest against the wall that houses the control panel. The lift slowly rises as you hear the sounds of the cables tinging and whirring. The car rattles softly, suspended in the shaft as the heavy counterweights pass by, aiding your ascension towards your rooms on the 15th floor.
Jeez, I hope the guy's not asleep.
Buongiorno.
Hello.
So I don't know what that means.
How you doing?
I think he's saying hello.
Okay.
Hey.
I assume he's going to wake up before we get to the 15th floor, yeah?
Yeah, he probably does this all day. You could
Hey,
just
buddy.
tell.
Well, 15th floor for me.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
Really? Y'all on the same floor? How what a bizarre coincidence.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Hey, maybe they fill the rooms as they go up, you know?
are you guys here for the convention?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Wow. I
Yeah,
didn't know there were that many horror fans up there.
apparently.
It's a fun stuff.
As the conversation starts to stall, the elevator lurches to a stop.
Oh, hey, Randy, buddy.
Whoa.
Gentle.
Good job there, Randy.
It happens. It's happened. It happens. Give it a minute.
Is this the 15th floor?
Yeah, we didn't get all the way up to the floor already. It happens all the time. You give it a minute, it'll start at. Shut up. Yeah.
Well, so we're stuck in the elevator for a few minutes. So what you guys here for the? You guys are here for the convention. What are your interests?
Well, me personally, I love the horror movies. You know, I'm a big fan, and look, when I heard Vincent Price was there coming in doing a talk, I love the guy. I think, you know, if a man can stand on camera and talk and scare the crap out of you, that's real acting right there.
You know,
He don't need blood and guts.
I heard someplace he's quite an accomplished chef too.
Ah,
That he's
there
a
you
pretty
go.
good
Huh?
cook. Yeah. I don't know where I heard that
Chef,
from.
actor, good-looking guy. God, he's a woman's dream, right?
I also think he collects art.
Yeah, no, I did know that. Yeah, he likes his art. Yeah.
How about
I'd love
you?
to get an interview afterwards. If I'm going to try and get an interview with him afterwards, it'd be amazing.
How about you? You look a little like Sherlock Holmes there with your fancy little hat.
I'm here to investigate, actually, and maybe find some stories of my own. I'm actually a parapsychologist.
Well, I know what a psychologist is, and I know what a paralegal is. What's a parapsychologist?
I research the unknown. Ghosts, specters, possession.
Well, you might find a lot of ghosts in this hotel.
That's quite interesting. Could I get an interview with you later?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you do?
Great. I'm a journalist for the Boston Times.
Oh, wow. Most people don't take my profession seriously, but
Hey,
it's a lot.
I've seen enough stuff. I can believe in just about anything. Okay, you know.
Gentlemen, it's not coming unstuck this time. I've tried everything I know how to do.
What floor are we on?
Are we on between floors, or are we at a floor?
We're somewhere.
Well, can we get this door open? I mean, we can go up the fucking stairs, but yeah. Pardon my English. I sometimes, I forget where I'm from.
Give it a try.
Although, Ricky, you sound like you're from Boston, too.
Yeah, born and bred.
Your English is perfect.
Well, Doctor, yours isn't so bad at all either. But how do we get these doors open? Can we get out on this? We got to climb out.
So is there like a floor and then a door here and then a door here? Like we're kind of in the middle.
Can attempt to pry the doors open.
Well, yeah. I mean, let's see if we can do that.
Give me a strength roll.
All right.
One of us could get on one side and the other on the other side.
I got a pass, just a regular.
I got a regular pass too.
Right.
I got a 30 out of 45. Kind of
with each of you on a door, you're able to pull them open just enough to see a solid concrete wall in front.
Ah, Jesus Christ!
Cazzo.
What the heck? Why put a door in if there's a concrete wall?
Well, it's way in between floors.
They're in between floors. There's a hatch. There's other ways out.
Well,
okay, who's the smallest out of, like, looking in the elevator? Who would I sort of gauge as being the lightest person?
Well, I'm tall, so
I'm fairly small.
I'm a 50.
45.
Okay, but you said you're tall, Tom?
Yeah, I'm kind of tall. Not particularly heavy, but
so I'm gonna cut my hands and gesture to you, Dave, and be like, "Yeah, I'll give you a boost and try and see if you can get the hatch open, and then you can."
This shirt cost me like $20. All right, let's see if we can do this.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna hoist them up.
Give me a climb roll.
All right. 25, but what's my climb? My climb is 20. Can I spend 5 luck?
Absolutely.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Great lawyer.
You can do it, Mr. Lawyer.
When I pop up, can I pop the lid and grab the hold of the edge?
Yes, sir.
All right.
There you go.
It's a long way up. How many floors does the hotel have?
The floor has 15 floors. You are on the top floor.
So it's just a couple.
On the top floor.
Well, let's see. We're right now. Can I see where we are?
You'll be able to see. You should be able to see the door, the next set of doors, and whatever is written on those. And then if you want to go nuts and go higher, you can read the next set of doors and just.
Well, I just want to sort of step back and see if I can read what's on the doors from where I am. What's the next level up?
Next level up is floor 13.
All right. And does it look like it's an easy climb from here? Just 5 feet or so?
You will be able to climb there.
All right. We're between 12 and 13, so
13.
Yeah, well, it's 13. That's what it says on the door.
That's not possible. That's not possible.
Listen,
this isn't possible.
Is there numbers on the elevator of like where he's cranking the floors to?
The control panel, yes.
Yeah.
So I look at that. Is there a floor 13?
No.
Because most hotels don't. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? In these old buildings like this, they were kind of superstitious. So even though it says 13 on this side of the door, which nobody can ever see, it probably says 14 on the other side.
Well,
How many doors are there?
How many doors are there? 400? It goes up forever.
It could be a mezzanine, maybe for maintenance.
There's no mezzanine. There's no mezzanine. There's no. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible at all. There's no. You guys.
Oh, okay, Randy. Randy, it's okay.
Look,
I don't.
look.
But
I can go up and I can call.
Take a breath, Randy. Take a breath.
What do you guys want me to do? I can climb up. I can find somebody and have them fix the elevator, or I can pull you up with me and we can get up to our rooms and we can tell them about Randy.
Nope.
I don't want to leave Randy on his own.
Nope. There's no.
Randy.
That's impossible for it to be 13. It's impossible.
Okay, Randy, I'm gonna help you get up. Okay.
Well, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that.
You can have my drink, Randy.
He's kind of old. I think that.
Yeah, but that's why I don't want to leave him in an elevator.
Yeah. One of your either a charm or intelligence roll.
Okay. I got an 8, so either way, that's pretty good. I'll go with charm. It's an extreme.
All right. Randy tells every one of you that there is no 13th floor. He guarantees that nothing should be marked as 13 inside or out.
Well, it is. So.
Can I do a psychology roll on Randy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, at this stage, I'm just thinking like he's old. He's probably kind of a little bit mistaken.
It's not like on some part of the door that you can see. You know.
40 out of
Yeah.
70.
But my question, does it go, is there 13, 14, 15? Like, is there 3 doors?
It's kind of hard to see up higher. I can see there's no doors, but it's dark in here.
Yeah, of
And
course.
so why don't I do this? Let me brace myself and lower down a hand. And Ricky, why don't you grab a hold of my hand and I'll pull you up, and then we can pull up
Everyone else.
Toby
Yeah.
and Antonio and Randy if he wants to come. Otherwise, we'll just get somebody. We'll have somebody in 5 minutes on the phone and tell them to fix the elevator, and then we can go up. Walk up the stairs.
You guys can I'll come up and help people up, but I'm not going to leave Randy by himself. So yeah, I'll reach up my hand, so that I can kind of get up.
All right.
What do I roll?
You'll roll a. Let's see. David would have to roll a strength to pull folks up.
Okay. Huh. 99. Sorry, I dropped you.
Yeah, no, it's all good. So
Sorry.
Not only
My fucking hand's sweaty.
not only did he drop you,
Ricky.
but he also fell back into the elevator.
Oh, gee.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
And for that will be a take 1 damage to the one assisting and -1 to the climber because he fell right on you.
Okay, so I take 1 off as well.
You take 1, Ricky, and David take 1, and now everybody's back in here in this lovely box together.
Mamma mia, are you okay?
Yeah, not really, but
Okay, let's not climb up that way. Let's do it the way that I got you up.
let's see if we can get this fucking thing going. And I'm gonna grab a hold of the thingy and twist it or do whatever I can to see if I can get it to...
You can't do it like that, sir. That you can't just crank on the lever. And as
That's
you
what
do
she
that-
said.
As you do that, there is a hard metallic pop, and it severely lodges that elevator.
Motherfucker.
You are not going anywhere.
Okay, now we definitely can't leave Randy here. Okay, look, I'm gonna go like everyone. You know, if I get you up, and everyone they can all lift me up because I'm probably the biggest person in here. I think, because I'm quite toned. So yeah, I'm just gonna one by one do what I did with David.
All right.
For brevity, let's say everybody makes it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's now Ricky and Randy still in the elevator.
Okay. We got to get at least a couple of us, one on either side of the hole. And
Okay, so I'm gonna now lift Randy, like do what I did with Randy, and to get him up to the guys.
is he willing?
It is. I'm up.
Okay.
Randy's able to make it up.
All right.
Okay, awesome.
Now I don't know, Ricky. Do you trust me again? I'm gonna try to pull you up, and so is.
Well, there's three of you now. All can all grab a hold.
There's no roll necessary for that. If three of us are pulling, or three of you are pulling, you'll easily make it up.
All right.
All right.
Here we are on the top of the elevator.
Thanks, boys.
Now,
Sorry, I had a big lunch.
Is there a service ladder?
We can reach. You're able to reach those doors to split them apart.
All right.
And
One on each side.
They come apart easily.
All right. Hello. Hello.
Is it
Anybody
a
up
hole?
there?
No answer.
Is it lit up? Can we see it into the hallway?
It is lit. It's lit. You can see ever so slightly. You just see the very tops of wood paneling on the sides because of the angle that you're at.
Mm-hmm.
You see a beautiful contoured ceiling with warm, rich upwash lighting coming from sconces all the way down as far as you can see. So from the part you can see, it's absolutely beautiful.
Well, here, let's get you all up there. Let's put Randy up there first because he's the oldest guy. But we can two of us on each side with our hands like this.
Yep.
The people can just climb up.
Just while we're doing that, does the architecture match like what we saw down in the foyer?
Yes.
Okay, cool, sweet.
So, Doctor, you go first, but watch your hands. I know your hands are your most important part.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's right. All right.
Even if you're a proctologist. All right, so we hoist him up first, along with Randy.
All right, Randy.
And can we say we just all scramble up there?
Absolutely.
All right.
Everybody makes it up just fine.
Is there a phone in the hallway here anywhere?
No. But as you reach the floor, you realize that you are at the end of an infinitely long hallway. Deep mahogany paneling lines the walls with doors on either side, repeating as far as the eye can see.
Wow.
The ceiling, contoured and upwashed with warm light radiating from ornate sconces, extends for what seems to be an eternity. None of you remember the hotel being this large when you arrived earlier this evening.
It must be a trick of the light. There must be a mirror down at the other end making it look so long.
It's a mirror. It's got to be.
It's got to be a mirror.
Yeah, but I can't see myself. If it was a mirror, I'd.
Yeah, but that's because look, we're here, and then we got a long hallway, and then the mirror, and then that would reflect another really long hallway. So we're there, which is way down there.
Way down there.
We
Maybe
just
it's a little dirty.
While you guys are all looking in that direction, you hear Randy gasp behind you.
Randy!
Randy,
Randy,
don't
you
fall
okay,
back
buddy?
don't fall back.
You turn around, and in the opposite direction, there's no longer an elevator shaft. The hallway, as you saw it in one direction, now repeats in the opposite direction.
The fuck?
Same mahogany panels as far as the eye can see, doors on either side, contoured and upwashed, and ornate sconces, eternally.
I'm guessing that's a sand chick.
This makes no sense.
We will be doing a sanity roll.
Is it
Yeah.
is it a trick mirror of some kind?
It's-
And I walk forward a couple steps.
Oh, I got a 90. That's a fail. Oh, let me double check.
I've got 40 and I've
No,
got
it's
40 sanity, so
Just
Yeah,
take
they
one.
say my
Take one if you failed, and nothing if you didn't. You're holding on if you passed. If you failed, take one sanity.
I took one.
What the heck?
I missed by 1 point.
this must be some sort of thing they installed for Fear Fest. Some sort of trick optical illusion shit. It's
I
pretty
see
good.
this once at a funny house. It's got to be some sort of trick.
Yeah. Like on Coney Island in New York.
So I kind of like put my hand out to try and feel if there's anything there.
There's nothing there.
And you said there's doors, right?
There are doors.
Are the doors numbered?
They are not numbered. They're just repeating doors, left and right, as you go down the hallway.
They got no numbers.
Antonio walks over to the nearest one and knocks on it.
No answer.
Try the door, see if it's unlocked.
Try.
It is.
Is it a room?
Is what they see in there?
Oh. Inside, it looks like the beach.
What
Do you see this too?
is a? Take a look at this. It makes no sense. And Antonio opens the door a little farther so others can look in.
Okay, yeah, so I look in now.
You all
What? Do we
see-
see a beach?
You all see
Yeah.
the same thing.
What the heck? Okay, I must be dreaming. And I'll just sort of like slap myself, like, you know, not hard, but I'm just kind of like, hey, wake up. Come on, Ricky. Woo!
They'd have put absinthe into my drink.
Are you walking around with a glass of alcohol?
From the bar downstairs.
Is it good?
I like this man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna light up. This is crazy.
Maybe it's time for a walk on the
Ugh.
beach.
A walk on the beach. Randy, what the fuck? What's going on?
I'm just saying.
Now, I want to do that sanity check that I never really got to do before again on him.
Oh, the psych check.
Psych check, yeah. 07.
And what are you asking?
No, I want to, does he know about this? Is this like, you know what I mean? I want to see what he knows.
He does not know exactly what's going on.
All right. So he's kind of like us. He's not just like, he's not leading us into something.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Randy, how long you been working at the hotel?
Oh, pretty much as long as I can remember.
Okay.
Is it a
Has
real-
anything like this happened before?
Similar things happen. The elevator breaks from time to time.
The elevator breaks, but do you get out on a floor that you say doesn't exist and then the rooms have beaches in it? I'm sorry.
Or
This is the first time a room's ever had a beach in it.
What else has been in rooms before?
It's a hotel, and strange things are always in the hotels.
I'm gonna step
Yeah, I
through
mean-
the door and onto the beach, but I'm sort of keeping my hand on the door.
The rest of you?
Then let's
I'm
see
actually
what
gonna
happens.
go. I'm gonna go to the door across from where we are, like, and open that one, and look in.
One door at a time, buddy.
If it's unlocked.
It is not unlocked. It is
Okay,
locked.
so it's locked.
Yeah, it's locked. No beach or what-
It's like, hey, well, the chances of that we picked the one unlocked door. Hey,
Maybe one at a time.
David, don't go in there just yet. Just take it easy.
I've already taken a couple steps in and I'm looking around, but I've got my hand on the door because I don't want to
Yeah.
be cut off.
All right, Dave. As you you step through the door, you find yourself on a sandy beach at the base of a narrow wooden boardwalk. It's nearing sunset, and the heat is softened by the steady sea breeze coming off the water.
What the fuck?
Along the sand, you see a patchwork of beach towels and umbrellas, half-built sandcastles and plastic shovels. There's a line of small beach huts sitting just above the high tide mark for sunbathers to change or gain temporary shelter from the elements.
I think it's Miami. Is the door still behind me?
Did you take your hand off of it?
Oh no.
It's still there. Toby,
All right. Can I see
Yep.
them?
you recognize this place.
Oh, I think I know this spot. Wait a minute. I'm gonna go in a little and be like, look, like through the door.
Toby, what is it? What are you seeing?
I think this is where I used to spend my childhood.
Ah,
Um,
that's
In a hotel on the 13th floor inside of a room filled with sand?
no. Down that my family had a vacation house down by the seashore, and I used to go there as a child, well, teenager. Yeah, I grew up on the beach for the summers.
yeah.
Um,
I'm going to reach down and see if I can pick up some sand.
You do, and you pick up sand.
Holy shit. Something weird's going on here. Parapsychologists, tell us something. What's going on?
from my best guess, this is a rift in time and space. This could be parallel universes, memory leaks into our universe.
Sounds
I-
dangerous. I'm coming back into the hallway.
Let's investigate.
This sounds really crazy. This is not right.
Oh, sorry.
Now the boardwalk there is crowded with sun-baked men, women, and children who are far too consumed with something near the water to notice you've appeared virtually from thin air. A few women are crying, and others are holding their children tightly and trying to calm them.
What in the hell?
Two men run past the door, nearly crashing into you, and sprint towards the water's edge where a small crowd is gathered.
What's
What's
going
going
on?
on?
I'm gonna
Oh.
take out my notepad and start taking notes and walk towards the incident.
All right, well, don't close the door.
Toby,
I came
Look.
for answers.
Look, I'll go with him, but don't close the fucking door.
Okay, I'm making sure like I've wedged myself so that between the door and the frame.
All
So
right,
what-
so
and I'm staying with the Ricky.
With Randy, yeah.
All right. David and Toby. As you get to the crowded circle near the water, you see the two men that sprinted past you near the front of the crowd. They had been retrieving clean towels and fresh water for a young woman who was frantically working to maintain her composure. She's on her knees between two beach towels that are completely soaked in blood. To her right is a young boy no more than 7 years old. He lays motionless upon the towel, his face pallid and calm, his eyes closed. There is a dark tourniquet tied tightly around his thigh, just above a grotesque mass of open flesh and exposed bone where the child's leg once resided. Her effort was noble, but futile. He feels pain no more. Her focus is on the little girl laying to her left.
Doc!
Yeah, I
Get outta
start
here.
screaming.
I come a running. Oh,
There's a doctor here.
Sweetheart, I need you to stay calm, okay? My name is Amelia. What's yours? A tiny voice squeaks. Sarah? She looks past Amelia over to the silent corpse. Bobby? Miss? Is he? She tries to get up, and as she rolls towards you, you see the hideously mauled stump of what was once her right arm. Amelia looks to you three. Don't just stand there. Get him covered up.
The doctor's coming. The doctor's coming.
Oh my God.
Was it a shark?
Can I hear any of that from the doorway?
Sir, you're at the doorway. They're in the middle of a circle.
Okay, cool.
I sort of stand up and look back at Ricky, and I'm like,
If there's a towel, I'm gonna cover the deceased boy and kind of like wave the doctor.
I'm gonna sort of work my way back towards Ricky and to tell him what happened.
Antonio. Oh, pardon me.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, I think there's a little boy and a little girl that were attacked by a shark or something.
Oh God! What?
Little boy's dead.
What? Jeepers! I can see why the doctor. Jeepers.
Antonio runs over, kneels down, and just tears coming out. This is what happened in my hometown at the end of the war. And are there towels, anything to bind the wound of the little girl?
Yeah, there are two clean towels, I think. Toby just used one to cover the young boy.
I'll
Clear.
take my tie off and I'll hand it to him.
Okay. I
Yeah.
tried to thank you to perform a check around the wounds, get a face tourniquet going, and wrap it with the towel, and then Antonio's gonna proceed with a medical roll as best he can. Should I?
Your medical stat is high enough to where you're okay to do that.
Okay.
You're fine.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, you're fine. David, Ricky?
I'm gonna say to David, I'm gonna say, because he's told me that there's someone hurt and stuff, and I'm gonna say, hey, you hold the door. My fiance's a nurse. Maybe I can help.
Yeah, I'll hold the door. Tell these fucking bastards to call the police. I mean, call the medics.
Yeah.
The
And so
ambulance.
I now run over to see if I can help.
And as I'm standing there, I'm sort of looking around at how this can be.
All right, Ricky, as you come up, Antonio, you have stabilized Sarah. Everything's starting to calm a bit, just a bit. Obviously, there's still a deceased young boy under a towel. Ricky, you come up to Amelia. She turns to you. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Is it my Amelia?
It is your Amelia.
What the fuck? I'm like, Amelia, what the hell are you doing here? What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm fine. They were in the water.
What are you doing here? What is this beach? What?
Ricky, you can't be here.
Am I dreaming? And I just start like, I'm just trying to kind of process what's going.
Antonio, can I get a listen roll, please?
Antonio? 39 out of is it 20? No, sorry.
David, you're still by the door?
Yeah.
Just past the circle, about 30 yards away, the beach explodes. Sand and fire and smoke are shot into the air 30, 40 feet. Antonio, give me another listen roll.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. A 27. Oh. Yes. No, I take a luck. I spin the luck. I make it. I just make it.
You hear the whistle of another incoming artillery shell.
Oh,
Shit.
is it incoming? Everybody, get down, get down. Cover the children.
Do we all
take
hear that?
Amelia.
You all hear it.
Yeah, so I kind of grab Amelia and try and cover her, and I'm trying to run back to the door.
And I dive over. Antonio arches over the little girl.
David, luck roll.
25. Yes, that's a pass.
The next shell hits, annihilating the boardwalk and the people on it. Debris flies everywhere.
Oh, dear God.
Somehow, David is able to not be hit by any of the flying debris, but now there is fire, there's smoke, there's mayhem everywhere. It did, however, knock him off the door. He is now out in the sand.
I look back to the door. Is it there?
No longer there.
Oh, shit. So I start scrambling towards where I remember them to be.
Another whistle has begun.
Oh, shit.
And I just yell, and I'm like, guys, we got to get out of the open. Get inside.
I dive flat.
David, spot hidden roll, please.
66. Spot hidden 50. Can I spend 16 points of luck?
Much as you'd like.
Jesus.
Oops, that's sanity. What am I doing?
You're going to want to save that.
Okay. So I pass.
Third shell impacts out where everybody had their clothes and the blankets and the umbrellas. It blows them everywhere. But what you see is a hat that is blown from a pile of clothing that somehow lands on top of one of the small beach huts. You recognize this hat. It's a Boston Red Sox hat.
The fuck? Is that my hat?
The fourth shell is in the air. The whistle has started.
Oh, dear God, we need to get out of here.
I'm just going to run back towards where the door was.
Yeah, I'm sprinting along with Amelia and just trying to get to where I remembered the door being.
I try my best to take the little girl in, follow after them.
I'll assist you on that.
Hey, grazie, Toby, grazie.
The fourth shell hits just behind where the circle was. Who has Sarah with them?
Toby and Antonio.
The girl?
Antonio and Toby.
Correct.
See.
One, you feel her get very heavy.
Oh. No.
Taking a significant amount of shrapnel in the back.
No. No.
And you are now running with a deceased girl.
Oh, Sarah. No.
The impact has also blown the doors open on all of the beach huts. Through one, the one with the hat atop, you can see through, and inside there's rich mahogany paneling, a beautiful contoured ceiling that's uplit with sconces and a warm light.
Over there, over there.
See,
And we start running towards that one.
Toby.
Yeah.
What happened to Randy?
He's,
He was in the hallway.
Is
he's in the hallway.
You see
He's
him.
smart.
Randy's in the hallway. He's just off to the left as you go in. If you're going to the beach, you see him. He's been watching everything from inside.
Oh my god.
I've still got Amelia with me, right?
For the time being.
All right.
Okay.
So are we bruised, scratched, bloodied?
Were you coming through? Did everybody run through the door and we're back in the hallway?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Ricky, as you break the plane of the door, your hand goes light. There's nothing there.
What the fuck?
The door slams shut behind you. And it is now locked.
I start banging on the door, screaming Amelia's name, going, banging it.
No answer.
What? This is so fucked up. What the fuck? Are we on drugs or something?
I'm gonna take a sand check.
Yep.
Yeah.
everybody roll sanity.
Does Antonio see Ricky's the lady he was with disappear, or see her briefly?
It's so fast as he crosses the plane of that door. Gone. So, I mean, unless he was focused directly on it, he has no clue what happened.
I passed my sand check, but I'm still gonna take one.
It's -1 for a pass, 1d4 on a fail.
One.
Is that
One.
Hey,
Well,
parapsychologist, Toby.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on? You're the only one here who knows anything.
Now, should I make an occult roll or or just wing it? I rolled a 36 out of a 60, so it's just a regular success. But I think it's, some sort of. That was the beach that I visited every summer for half my life. Unless we're stuck in some sort of a dream.
Yeah, but let's think about this for a second, because it was your beach.
those two children, they
And-
were at my home at the end of the war.
And it was you were familiar with and it was your girlfriend,
It was my fiance. That was Amelia.
and it was my hat. What the fuck is going on here?
Makes no
This
sense.
is some parasite.
I'm gonna go to another door and just fling it open.
Unless somehow all four of us are knocked unconscious in the elevator and we're sharing some sort of mass dream where all of our psychosis or I need to investigate some more to get some more answers. Let's open some more doors. I agree with Ricky here.
Ricky, you say you opened another door?
Yeah.
You look in, and it's just a small bedroom.
Only one door is opening at the same
Does
time.
it look like a hotel bedroom?
Just looks like a bedroom in a house.
Okay, does anyone recognize this?
I'll look in.
It kind of looks like my parents' house. Let's see. We kind of know, we kind of are starting to learn the rules of this sort of magical shit going on. So let me look inside, look around, and see if, yeah, I remember that and that. This is my my brother's room.
I'm gonna follow him in and just look around at stuff.
All right. Anyone else?
Yes, I'm intrigued.
Okay.
I will go in.
Notebook in hand with my pen.
Someone bring Randy. I yell back. Someone bring Randy.
All right. And Randy comes in as well. Now, as the investigators enter, they find themselves in a small bedroom. It's clean, minus an unmade bed and a few baseball cards strewn atop the dresser.
That's Ricky.
The sunlight fills the room, and shadows from the tree outside create a rippling of soft shadow along the floor. The walls are decorated with posters of several baseball players. A large photo of Fenway Park is framed above the bed headboard. The curtains are open, and you can all see that you are currently on the second floor.
Yeah, this is one of the best games I ever went to was at Fenway Park with my my brother. We call him Tank because he's a fucking tank.
Yeah.
But this doesn't make no sense. Why am I here?
Behind you, the door that you just walked through slams shut.
I don't think it matters. We're just gonna find another doorway back out.
We've got to find the things in these rooms that mean something to us. Because in the last one, there was some connection. So I start looking around in the drawers. I'm being respectful, like I'm not trashing the place.
Be careful what you find there.
Why don't you try calling out for your brother?
Well, Ma, Dad. I don't hear nothing. There's another door leading out?
Oh yeah, there's a door that leads out what looks to a hallway.
I'm gonna open up the door and I'm gonna yell, Tank, Ma, Dad, you here?
No answer. But as you look out that door, straight across is a door. It's open. It goes to looks like it goes to another bedroom. And to the left is a door. It looks like it goes to a bathroom. There's a stairway to your right.
Okay. It's still my house.
It's your house. You know this house.
My parents' house. Okay.
It's your childhood home.
So is this my bedroom right across? Yeah.
You're in your bedroom.
Oh, so this wasn't Tank's bedroom. This is my bedroom.
This was your bedroom.
I forget. We used to.
Yeah. Well, they're so similar.
Yeah. So I'm on the wrong side of the house. Yeah, this is my bedroom. So I'm gonna shove open Tank's room. Look inside. This doesn't make any sense because
This can't be your home. It's no. Do you live here close?
no, I mean this is where my parents live now. This is Waltham, Massachusetts. I don't see how we could possibly be in Waltham through that door. We were just in Georgia. What, Macon? This just doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm gonna look around and see if I can find a calendar or something that's got a day or a date on it. Because this house, can I guess that this house shouldn't be in this condition at this point in time for my relative?
Yeah.
I'm in my 40s. The room doesn't look like that.
No, it's the childhood. It is
Yeah.
childhood, period. It's as you remember it when you were a kid, as if you had just stepped out and stepped right back in.
It's like my childhood. This is like we've traveled through time as well.
Have I found anything in the room?
The normal boy stuff, underpants, drawers, socks, baseball cards.
Ricky, what are you looking for? This is his house.
Yeah, no, but I'm in the last place. There was something that meant something to all of us, and once we found them all, we got out.
I'm gonna go. You know what? My Red Sox hat, if that's still hanging up on the peg behind my door. So So I look.
Still there.
Yep, there it is.
Now, question for the keeper.
Yes,
When
sir.
I came back in, my tie was gone, right? Or did it come back to me when I went through the door? I took off my
It's
tie.
still gone.
It's still gone. All right.
Tied wherever it got tied. It's still there.
Okay.
Does
We lose.
does Antonio have any blood on him from the little girl and boy?
Whatever you got on you there, stay.
This
Okay.
is all too real here. Is it still her blood?
All right, I'm going to follow David through the house and kind of keep near him because it's his house. Well, yeah, it's his childhood home.
I
so-
grabbed one of my other hats. I want to see if it follows me into the other world or if it disappears. So I just start looking around the house.
Want to go? Which room did you want to go to? You want to go downstairs or finish upstairs?
Yeah, I'll check, I guess, the bathroom.
Okay. Let's see.
So-
My parents are here in one of these rooms, too.
Toby, Ricky, maybe we should stay together. I don't want it to get separated here. This is not a good idea.
Well, if you hear a whistle, head for my room.
Who all went to the bathroom?
Me and David.
Who all entered the bathroom?
Okay, I was gonna say I went to the bathroom when the bomb went off.
Right.
It's not that big a bathroom. So
Right.
two of us.
Yeah.
Standard shared with.
So it'll be me and David together, and then Toby, Antonio, and Randy.
Just us.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bathroom, like you said, it's a small bathroom. Sink to your left. Toilet to your left. Bathtub is actually to your right. On the wall in front of you is a picture framed of two cherubs, the kissing, like two angels kissing, if you will.
Do I recognize that, or is that from?
No, you just know that it's probably always been there. You don't really remember it too much.
I don't remember that much, but you know. If
Do
my
I
mom-
recognize it?
You don't recognize the picture, no.
Do I recognize anything in the room?
No. Actually, no, you don't. Tobias, are you in there as well? And Antonio, or at the door?
Antonio's just outside at the door.
Yeah.
Now, guys, I don't seem to recall that particular painting very well. So maybe this is one of the things that doesn't belong to my fantasy.
Antonio leans in and takes a look.
You don't, and nothing really stands out for you. It just looks, it looks like it was a picture that was chosen in poor taste.
Maybe Randy. Maybe Randy. He wasn't with us last time, but he's here now.
Oh, none of this looks familiar to me. It just doesn't look right.
Hey, Parker.
It doesn't look wrong.
Yeah. I'll look in.
Toby, do a spot hidden.
17.
All right.
It's hard, not extreme.
On the top corner of that frame, you see a very fine silver chain. Just
I
at the
go-
very top corner, barely even visible, but you see.
Excuse me.
Is it like a beaded chain?
Like a silver.
So a
like
silver locket. It's from my mother before she passed. Insanity?
Indeed.
Ooh, I failed that.
Just do a. Just
Do you
take one.
Take one.
Mhm.
And now I just kind of like I'm just staring at it. I kind of like oblivious to everybody else around me. And
You Had the hard, right? You had a hard success on that spot hit?
Hard, yes.
All right.
I look at the painting again, and it makes me think of something. Because describe the image again to me.
There's what looks like a little boy cherub and a little girl cherub, and the little girl is leaned over, kissing the little boy cherub angel thing.
Okay, so I always, when people ask me about how me and Amelia met, and I say, you know, she was my nurse when I got shot, and she came to my bedside one night and asked if I needed anything. I said a kiss from an angel would be great, and she kissed me. And I remember that's what I tell people. And I'm looking at the image and I'm kind of going, that it sort of reminds me of that. Is it just, it's like a frame, like it's not on the wall?
It's hung on the wall. It's that picture
Can
in
I-
a
can
frame
I-
that's hung on the wall.
Can I take it off and look at the back of it and stuff?
Sure. It's just a picture in a frame.
I put the necklace on.
And I'm going to head downstairs.
I'm going to come back to Toby for that the hard spot hidden. You notice that the locket is ajar. The part that actually, you notice that it's ajar.
So I look at it.
Inside, there's a picture of a door.
Guys. And I show you inside the locket, there's a door. Look at
Does
this.
the door look familiar?
David, do I think this would be an intelligence roll.
Okay.
Or actually, no, you wouldn't need to roll. This is your house. You recognize that door.
I know where that door is. That's the
Basement.
basement door. You know, I was going to say basement anyway.
I knew you were. I could see it in your eye. And
Wait, I know where that is.
Where's the basement?
It's not on the second level. Come on downstairs. I'll show you where it is. It's under the it's the door under the stairs.
Guys, wait. This is David's house, Ricky's fiance, but Antonio, do you notice anything yet? I don't know if there is rules here, but I think we should find something for each of us before we go.
Yeah, well, I think Tony is Italian, and we had a kitchen. We had a good kitchen. So maybe there's some pasta or something
Rigatoni.
that he'll recognize in the kitchen. Come on.
I think we should look, but I'm not happy with this place.
No, I got to tell you something. Our old house was always haunted. It was kind of creepy living here.
Okay.
Old
Is there
house.
any other rooms up here?
nope, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom upstairs.
Can Antonio
Okay.
take a extra little look around upstairs?
Absolutely.
Now, when I say it's haunted, it's an old house, so it creaks and it's
Darn.
noise all the time.
Wait, 71 spot. Darn, oh no, I'm not gonna burn that.
All right.
Okay, yeah, so I follow David downstairs.
David, as soon as your first foot hits the step to go downstairs, you'll realize that the darkness of night has suddenly encompassed the house. Nightfall has descended almost immediately and immersed the house into darkness. The few
Holy-
lights that happen to be left on cast mysterious shadows all around you.
I don't know what kind of drugs we're on, but what the fuck?
This place is not holy.
Do you have a lighter?
Now, there's enough light from the lights that were just happened to be left on, so you can still see.
Okay. Can I?
I've
flip
got
on the
matches.
It's 1950. Everybody smokes.
light? Well, can I flip on some more lights?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll flip on more
Randy. Where's the Randy?
Now, did you continue downstairs?
lights. Yeah.
All right. All right, as you descend the staircase, that's going to open up into a living room to your right. The dining room and kitchen will be to your left, as well as a half bath and a third bedroom.
It's where my parents sleep.
Exactly.
Has anyone seen Randy?
I'm coming. I had to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I hope you jiggled it, because it's one of those where you got to jiggle it a little.
Right.
Talking about the handle, right?
Otherwise, it's gonna just
Absolutely.
go all night long.
Took care of it. I took care of it.
All right.
I know these old houses like the back of my hand.
So I'm gonna at least escort Antonio to the kitchen. I point to the door leading out,
All right.
or the door going
You-
down to the
Yeah,
basement.
you can see it as you walk by. On the kitchen floor, you're going to find the corpse of Mrs. Delinsky, David's mother.
Oh my God! No, not again! No, God, not again! No.
David, this must be some apparition. This is not real.
No, this is how my mother died. Oh my God!
Molded bread, a broken plate, and a knife are scattered around her lifeless body. Spoiled cheese and dried, shriveled meat sit on the counter. Her skin is taut around her face, and she appears to have died years ago. Her
Oh
eyes,
my God!
recessed deep in the sockets and as black as obsidian, still seem alert, as if she is eternally on watch from this peculiar position.
Yeah, I didn't pass that sanity roll.
Everybody do a listen roll, please.
And I'm backing out of the room and just sort of burying my hands. Oh God, no!
It's
I got a
hard.
54 out of 50. Can I spend? Oh, did someone pass?
I got a hard success.
Okay, sweet. I won't spend any lucky.
You hear heavy rustling outside the window of the kitchen and behind the house at the same time. Not a small disturbance, but something big, very big.
Guys, there's something outside just at the window, and I think it's something over there. Didn't you hear it?
No.
I lead David out of the kitchen. I say, "Come on!
You don't understand. See, when I was a kid, I was upstairs, and my mother, she had a heart attack in the kitchen, and I heard her fall, but I didn't think it was anything, so I didn't come down for like an hour. And when I got there, she was dead, and I couldn't. There was just nothing I could do, but it was my fault. If I didn't come down earlier, I should have called the police or something.
David, you were just a kid. You were just a kid. You can't beat
But
yourself up,
she's
okay?
still in there.
It's just your memory. This is all just our memories.
Someone's fucking with us, okay? You got to stay with us. We got to get out of here. Come on, let's go check the basement.
But there's a big noise outside. I'm sure I've heard it. I'm sure I heard it.
Well, then we don't want to go out there. We want to go to the basement. I ain't gonna go towards the big noise.
Did I take? I failed my sanity for seeing my mother.
You can go D4.
I think the door won't be unlocked until Antonio finds his key here or whatever it is.
Well, let's find the fuck out.
So
I'm gonna open up the door.
You
I want to
open
get the
door.
fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
You open the door, and you see rich mahogany paneling lining the walls, beautiful contoured ceiling, in a rich ivory, sconces, upwashed lighting. It's the hallway that you left.
I'm gonna step back into the hallway and punch the fucking wall with my fist as hard as I can.
The drywall crushes. You talking about the hotel side or your house
Yeah.
side?
Yeah.
Hotel side, take 1 damage on your hand because you just hit mahogany.
Okay. I kind of wanted to feel the pain.
You got it.
It's real. Yeah.
I took a hard look in here. Do I see anything that I recognize, Antonio?
Did you take a hard look at out the window?
I can do that. Here we go. Pardon. Okay. Oh, no. 78.
You look out the window, and outside there are 3 enormous, ropey black serpents with bat-like wings.
Ah!
Their shadowy forms are continually shifting and changing, twitching and writhing so violently that their exact shape and form, you can't make it out. As the tail of one disappears around the corner of the house, another's head follows right behind it. They're searching, seeking, and sniffing every seam and gap in an attempt to find their next victim.
Hey, God, don't look outside. It's horrible. It's a serpent things.
Do a stealth roll.
I was gonna say I've gone through the door into the hallway with Randy.
I miss it. I miss stealth by 19.
The beast's face appears in the window. One of its crimson eyes searching, piercing through you. The glass pane fogs as the beast exhales before drawing in a deep breath to determine what he's discovered. He knows you're here. Now he's coming for you.
I am making my way to the door. It's like a with a hell. I'm a running.
All right. Everybody's in the hallway?
Yeah.
The door, once Randolph comes through, slams shut behind you. I need everyone to roll a spot hidden, please.
Failed.
And I'm guessing sand check for me right after.
Pass.
Yes.
Fail on spot hidden.
Fail. What about you? Do a sand for me, Antonio?
Certainly. Oh, mamma mia. Missed by 5. Oh, no.
Take 1.
Oh. Okay.
You, David, and Ricky. You look at Randolph, and he looks different. You can't really place it, but there's something about him that just looks different. What would you like to do next?
I'm really upset. So, but I'm noticing this. So I'm gonna grab the parapsychologist and take a couple of steps down the hallway so that I could say something privately to him.
Okay.
I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but have you noticed that the one sort of common thing, I mean, we don't know each other.
No.
We're not friends or anything like that. We keep seeing all this shit in each of these rooms, but so far we haven't seen anything that Randy's involved in. Yet here he is.
Yup. I was trying to keep my eye on him already, but I haven't noticed anything. But
Look, maybe we're you know about this stuff. Maybe we're all dead. And this is purgatory.
I didn't want to bring that up and frighten anybody, but that was my second thought after the shared dream.
I don't know if we should just keep an eye on him. Something's different, but I don't know what it is.
Let's one by one tell the other 2 guys to keep an eye on that Randy also, out of earshot of him.
Yeah.
But let's not tell them about the purgatory idea. I don't want to send mass panic.
So it's like, I say this now out loud, so it's like what we're supposed to do is find the room that leads us back to the hotel.
Yes.
Well,
Absolutely.
then let's try the next door, but I don't want to go in.
Well, who's opened the door so far? We've had
You and
Megan and Antonio. So, Toby, do you want to do the honors?
all right, I'll do the next one. And behind Randy, I'm like this to you guys, and I point to.
And actually, before you do it, I say stop. Everyone, we've gone to places that are significant to people's pasts. If behind that door is where I think it's going to take me, we don't want to go there.
I don't think we have much of a choice.
Well, you tell us if that's where it is, but I think once you go through, then you got to go all the way through.
And you see Ricky like visibly just like tighten up and start to like shiver, like he's really not okay.
We're all gonna get through this together. Do I still have the necklace? And I reach up like almost without knowing to feel if I have the necklace on.
Yes,
I do have it.
you still have your necklace.
How about the hat?
You still have your hat.
Oh, shit.
And I show the guys, I go, I don't know if we're in the real world and that's an imaginary world, but some of it can bleed through. So don't get hurt.
Literally.
Yep, there we go.
I couldn't bring through Amelia.
Is Amelia still alive?
Maybe it's different with
Yeah.
people.
Okay. I'm trying to get a theory here, but I'm working it. I'll open the next door. We've been to one of my places already, and we've been to one
We've
of
been
these
to David's.
places.
Yeah.
So it's going to be one of you two gentlemen, and I look towards Randy, maybe yours, and I want to do a psychology check and see his reaction to that. 71. No. Can I spend 1 point?
Sure.
All right, so I got a regular success.
And what was the question?
I say, yeah, just to see if like it's not going to be my place, or you know what I mean. Read his facial.
It's just basically a shrug of the shoulders. I don't know.
What year were you born, Randall?
Oh, it's long ago. Long ago.
Yeah, and then I open the door.
Looking in, you just see a moonlit walkway.
And I hold the door frame.
And as you put your head through, you see a moonlit walkway that's facing a menacing 2-story brick and concrete structure.
Not mine. Oh, sorry.
Large concrete pillars support an arched canopy above the front door.
Like an old Greek revival style house, or
I slowly kind of come up to the door, and I'm not like the door's here, and I'm just, and I look in.
what is it, Ricky?
Is it? It's the asylum.
The asylum. What asylum? Where?
It's this abandoned asylum in Boston.
Ricky, were
Me
you
and
in
my
a-
friend.
were you
No,
in a
me and my
asylum?
friends, when we were little, we went in. It was like a dare. We went in, and we were gonna spend the night. Me and my two best buds. And I was the only one they found.
Holy
What?
shit!
Oh wow.
Ricky. It's horrifico.
The old Stormbrook Asylum. David, you'd probably know like the stories of Stormbrook.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
It had a nasty reputation. I thought it was torn down, but
Yeah.
maybe it is an odd time. But holy fuck, we're gonna have to go through this now in an asylum.
No
I
time
wonder-
like. Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Everyone
say no
stay
time like the present. And
together.
I'll step
Right.
through.
Yeah, by this time it was already abandoned, so, and I don't see no lights on, do I?
I just don't know how much of this is fantasy. I think this is a little bit real.
Yeah, because I got the hat. He's got the necklace.
We gotta be safe. This can be dangerous.
When I step through, the first thing I want to do is look for like a fist-sized rock on the floor and pick it up.
It's not a bad idea, Toby.
Buddy picking up rocks.
Well, to throw it at the... God, no, we don't know what the... We have no concept of what's going to be inside here. But I bet you your little friend is going to show up in here somewhere.
Well, my two best friends.
It seems
Steve
like
and Bucky.
it seems like somebody's trying to tell us something. Because I saw my mother, and I felt guilty about my mother's death my whole fucking life.
They just disappeared. I don't. No one. No, they couldn't find them.
Let's go. Let's just get this thing over with. We got to find out the clue that leads to the door that leads us back.
So as we get close, I'm like, I'll try to call their names. Steve, Bucky.
No answer.
We have to go in.
And I'll take them to the way that we got in, which was like around the side. There was like a busted window.
So it's still abandoned.
Well, let me
Yeah.
get you as you step through the door.
Yeah.
All right, you arrive standing on a moonlit walkway facing a menacing two-story brick and concrete structure. Large concrete pillars supporting the arched canopy above the front door. Overgrown brush and scrub grass encroach the walkway on each side. Bars are covering almost every window, but the glass panes that once kept the elements out have long been broken by vandals and thrill-seeking teenagers. Standing guard upon the roof is a line of 5 gargoyles. Ever vigilant, they stare into the night, standing guard over a building that time seems to have forgotten. The door ahead of you swings slowly in the faint breeze. Beyond it, you watch as a yellowed lighting illuminates a disheveled room. The light flickers, extinguishes, then relights steadily, sending an eerily welcoming path of light onto the approach. Need you all to do a spot hidden.
4.
25.
Fail. I'm
David.
too shook.
Oh, 3 and a 4?
Or
All right. And I'm guessing those are extremes.
And we've got our eyes open.
The gargoyles are faceless. No face. Their bodies are humanoid, but they all have bat-like wings, horns, barbed tails.
Why?
2 of them are noticeably out of line. The moonlight reflecting off of them reveals they have an oily, whale-like skin.
You know, I don't know why on God's green earth they would put things like that on the building with a bunch of crazy nut jobs in it that are going to go crazy anyway. Holy crap. All right, let's go inside. We can see some light.
You want to take the door that's open?
Why not?
see, it's a
Ricky, do you want to go first, or do you want one of us to go first? This
No,
is your nightmare.
I'll go up to the door and does it, from my memory, does it kind of look familiar, like the way to, like would I be able to find where me and the boys like set up camp?
It's a very basic building.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would find your way.
What the hell was that?
Sorry. I need a drink.
You brought your alcohol bottle and your ice cubes with you. That's pretty good.
I'll say I'll lead the way, but stay close. Don't leave me alone in here.
I got my hand on your shoulder, buddy.
We're right with you, Ricky.
And I'll step in.
As you step in, you can all sense that you're not alone. There's a presence within the building, although it does not seem malevolent. Now, ahead of you is a broken desk, most likely used as reception when the place was still inhabited. The walls are littered with graffiti, all kinds of things written. There's beer bottles and food wrappers strewn in every corner, some old, disgusting blankets from vagrants and vandals, of course. Now there's a hallway leading left of the desk and a sign that says day room. And there's a hallway leading to the right of the desk. And the sign says administration and patient housing. I need you all to do a listen roll.
2.
68 failed.
Failed by a lot.
Yaki. You hear the quiet sound of static and a sports announcer's voice, almost from a like a transistor radio, coming from the left.
Towards the housing.
Towards the day room.
Okay. So I'll look over that way. This way, guys. And I'll start making my way over there.
Antonio follows suit right behind it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Well, I've got my hand on my shoulder. So.
As you start down the hall, you look to the left into the day room. Several tables, chairs, everything's kind of tipped over and just way long ago been cared for. But David, you see, sitting there, now all of you hear this static in this radio broadcast. Sounds like a Boston Red Sox game. And sitting in the corner, in a chair, is your brother Tank.
Tank?
David?
Tank?
David.
Tank, what the fuck are you doing here?
David. Listen to me.
It's my brother.
David, remember when we were kids and I took care of you?
Yeah?
And as long as you listen to me, everything turned out okay, right?
Yeah?
I need you to listen to me now. None of this is his. None of it. We create our own hell, our own nightmares. But him, he just feeds on it. Somehow it heals him, it makes him eternal. He knows this place, this dreamland like the back of his hand. But he never dies. He just follows them along and absorbs their energy. Eventually, everyone who journeys with him dies, but not him. Nope, he just keeps traveling along. The only way out is if you do it here, you may be stuck here forever, or they will come for you. David, you and your friends, you have to escape this world. Get through the door.
Which door?
The door, David. Wake him. They've already made your beds. You have to find the way out of this nightmare. Run.
Guys, is everybody hearing this?
Yeah.
And as the last word is spoken, Tank's eyes become traced in red and orange embers as those of a hot campfire. The glowing embers begin to appear along Tank's face and run down his neck, soon consuming his entire body. He's disappearing inch by inch as the embers rise into the air and vanish. As the last of the embers rise and extinguish above where he once sat, the radio falls to the floor. Tank's voice comes through one last time as the radio begins to fail. Run, David. They're
Holy
coming.
Yeah, we're running.
And
I don't know
Yeah.
where we're running, but
And the radio dies.
I'll sprint towards. I guess I'm trying to find that where me and Steve and Bucky set up camp, which I'm guessing would have been because we were trying to be brave, was somewhere pretty kind of deep into the housing where the inmates were.
All right. I'm going to give you guys kind of the layout of the building so that you can make a decision. Stepping out of the door of the day room.
Yep.
To the left would lead you to an exit. However, the upper floor has collapsed and it is completely blocked off. To the right, it's going to take you back out to that entry, to the entryway where the broken desk was, the reception desk. Going straight across, you will have, that's where the sign said, I think it was administration and patient housing.
well, so far we haven't been able to go back through the door that we came through.
Yeah.
So our only choice is administration and patient housing. Yeah.
Yeah, David, it looks like both of our ideas are correct in some way, and what we both talked about.
We're saying this while we're running.
Yeah, obviously.
Yes.
Now, as you run down this hallway, to your left is the Veterans Affairs office, a restroom, and to the right are is the waiting room and two administrative offices. If you keep running straight, there's a double door that exits out. There's also a hallway that goes to your left that will take you to, the sign on the wall says, patient housing.
Okay. I see we tried the doors as we ran by them. Veterans first.
Veterans door pops open.
Anything?
If you want to look in.
Yeah.
I look in.
I'm looking for a hallway with an arched ceiling.
No, in the Department of Veterans Affairs office, you'll see several file cabinets that are tipped and spilled. Old files and papers are scattered around, most soaked in God only knows what, and the rest so deteriorated the likelihood of anything being legible is slim. A broken chair has been slung against the wall, partially embedding it into the drywall, and a crumbling desk sits canted on its side against a wall. Ricky, do a spot hidden, please.
Spot hidden. I'm gonna spend 5 luck.
All right. You shuffle your feet around the floor, scooting the files and paperwork aside. Among those piles of soaked and deteriorating papers, one catches your eye. What's left on the torn tab of the folder reads, McNeil, Richard R., SN 2583. The rest is torn away. Inside, you find your father's military medical records, mostly a record of physical examinations and inoculations, the majority of which have been redacted. As you get to the final page, there's a red stamp impression across the paper with handwriting beneath. Deceased, KIA, 15 September 1950, Incheon, Korea. Take a sand roll.
That's a pass.
Just take, and actually, no, don't take anything for that.
Okay.
Fine.
I just, Ricky's just kind of frozen and he's shaking.
Ricky, come on.
Tears just kind of fall down his eye, and he reaches for his chest and he pulls out some dog tags. Dad.
Ricky, we got to get out of here. Come on.
That's what they want you to do. They're messing with your mind. Snap
And that
out
sort
of
of
it.
that shakes him out of this. And he scrunches up the piece of paper and throws it across the room, and he joins the others just trying to get out. But he's still crying. He's pretty upset.
At the end of the hallway, you have the option to either go straight, which leads to an exit, or turn left, where the sign points saying exam, patient housing.
Okay, so none of the other doors, the bathroom or any of that was anything. All right, just what they said.
We set up our camp in patient housing. That's where me, Steve, and Bucky were.
All right, let's go.
You should go quickly.
As you make the turn, you see white flower petals on the floor, scattered.
What fresh shit is this? Fuck.
Does Antonio recognize the flowers?
Yes, he does. And at that exact moment when he recognizes those flowers, he smells his mother's perfume and feels a warm energy surround him. But as quickly as it manifested, it leaves you.
Mama! This is Edelweiss. Mama, you here? You here, Mama? It can't be you.
I put my hand on his shoulder.
She sewed this on my cap. I love hiking and climbing in the Italian Alps. She put it in my cap.
Toby, grab the doctor and bring him with us. We got to get the fuck out of here.
I pat him on the back. You'll be all right. Come on. They're just messing with our minds at this point.
Following that trail of petals is going to lead you down a hallway, past an exam room, which really holds nothing. Some tipped over gurneys. There's a wheelchair in there. Nothing of any great concern. The next door you pass has the name Dolensky, David, as the patient name. The next door you pass, Romano, Antonio. The next door, Parker, Tobias. And the final door, McNeil, Ricky.
Are we all crazy?
Didn't your brother say something about they had beds made for us to go for the exit, to go for the door? Let's get the heck out of here.
Where's Randy?
What did he mean? Did he mean
Randy
that we need to...
Randy is standing at the corner of the hallway where you first saw the flower petals. He's just one room behind you. He's outside the exam room.
I'll throw my rock at Ricky. I mean at Randy.
Randy, do you know what's going on here?
I think Randy's behind it all.
It's
I
different.
think that...
Things are different. Things get different. Things change.
I think that's what my brother Tank was trying to tell us, that this Randy here, he's causing all this and somehow feeding off of our energies. Did it, Toby? What did my brother say? Did he say that we were supposed to go into our rooms and sleep?
I'm gonna go into the exam room. Do I find a like a shock therapy thing, maybe?
No, there's no equipment or anything in there. It's
Okay.
It is strictly just there's some trash in a corner. Like I said, a table, a couple of There's a wheelchair, there's a gurney pushed over, and a lot of graffiti, same as before.
He said something about him feeding off of it, and I believe that we are asleep and we need to wake up, if I remember correctly. And then he said, run.
He said we have to wake him up.
I'm going to open up my door.
Maybe we have to wake up Randy.
He fell asleep in the fucking elevator.
Yup.
Yeah.
And we're in his fucking dream right now.
In a dream.
Open up. I'm going to open up my door. What do I see inside?
Nothing inside. It's
Don't
just
go in there.
a crashed room.
Don't go in there. Their beds were made for us already. We don't.
I'm gonna go up to Randy and I'm gonna say, Randy, you need to wake up.
Hit him with the rock. I crack him on the side of the head with the rock. Fuck that old man.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Jesus.
Don't kill him. If he dies, we're
No,
stuck.
not like I'm bashing his head in, but like a good
Slap him around a bit.
Did you have to use a rock?
Wake up, you son of a bitch.
He's the devil.
It's a soft rock.
I'll
Yeah,
put the rock in my sock. What?
It's a pumice stone. It's a pumice stone, okay?
They had soft rocks back in the 50s.
Ricky, do a power roll.
All right.
03. Oh, that is it's an extreme.
The investigators awaken in their rooms, completely winded and swinging their arms, punching at invisible specters. Their hearts are racing and their brows dripping with sweat. A look at the clock shows a mere 30 minutes have passed since each had drifted to sleep. You each hear the elevator bell ringing repeatedly. Ding. Ding. Ding.
What the fuck?
You all open your doors to see what the cause of this could be. And there, from the open door of the elevator, staring down the hallway as if he knew the bell would summon your attention, is a man in his mid-30s, clear-eyed and cleanly shaven. Dark brown wisps of neatly groomed hair extend from beneath the brimmed attendant hat, which tops off his meticulously clean uniform. Affixed upon his breast pocket is a gold name tag with Randy engraved upon it. Going down, gentlemen.
You son of a bitch.
Congratulations, guys. You figured it out. You made it out.
Ah, that could have gone on forever.
Oh my God.
That was good.
Yes.
That's a really good
That was
story.
amazing.
Wow.
Bro, when you were reading off the names on the doors, I actually got like a chill.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
we were all nuts.
I had a few moments like that. Honestly, like when you did that whole thing about my dad, I literally was like almost crying.
Yeah.
Like I was like, fuck.
You know, the funny thing is that you asked us questions, and I've got right here the whole thing about my mother, and I didn't see it coming when I walked in.
Yeah, you were like, I'll show him the kitchen. What's out? Shit, I forgot about that.
There's going to be some knives and.
In all honesty, I did not write a single bit of this. I only took what you guys did. So this was, this was actually an incredibly successful, I think, experiment on how the sum of the whole is more than the whole is more than the parts.
Well, it proves that if a GM uses the things that a player gives them for like the cherished possession and the loved one and the stuff, you can make a game out of that.
Yeah, and it allows you to improvise stuff around it. That's really pretty good. That's fantastic.
I had a great time with this one.
Yes, I absolutely loved it.
Well, we'll talk about it again in a minute. Let me go ahead and finish it up. Our players included Stuart Lively, Zane Fleming, Jason Melnichuk, and myself with John Byram as the Keeper of the Secrets. We're currently producing up to 5 shows a week with music and sound effects added in post-production in order to create a richer listener experience. We provide audio-only versions of our shows, free for you to download from Podbean or iTunes. The costs involved with the show are provided almost entirely by our patrons, without whom we wouldn't be able to do what we do. If you'd like to support our show, visit our Patreon account. Just $1 or $2 a month helps us a lot. You can find a link in the description below. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel and punch that bell icon for updates on our latest shows, and leave us some comments. We enjoy reading them and answering any questions you might have. This is Tom Rayleigh, together with all the members of our gaming club, inviting you to journey with us once again into the darkness for another adventure into the universe of H.P. Lovecraft and the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.